Hello everyone, it's me Lutfia. Today we are going to learn about agency in language learning. There are three topics that we are going to learn. The first is the definition of agency. The second is approach to understanding agency. And the third is the principle of agency. Let's start with the definition of agency. Do you know what is the meaning of agency? So agency is the key to understanding who language learners are and why they think and act the way they do. So agency refers to the feeling of ownership and sense of control that the student have over their learning. We know the teacher should help the student to improve their skills, but the teacher should help the student to take responsibility for their learning, participate actively in the classroom, and become confident in their potential. Let's move to the second topic, approach to understanding agency. There are some approach to understanding agency. The first is agency and self-efficacy. As I said before, that agency is someone's ability to regulate, control, and monitor their own learning, while self-efficacy is someone's belief in their ability to complete a task or achieve the goal. So, what is the relationship between agency and self-efficacy? Self-efficacy affects human agency depending on how well they think they can do something. Their human agency, which controls making choices, will be affected. The second is agency, reward, and motivation. Do you know what is motivation? So, motivation is someone's reason for acting in a certain way. There are two types of motivation, intrinsic motivation and extrinsic motivation. Intrinsic motivation is a motivation that comes from ourselves. For example, we are motivated in learning English because we like English, while extrinsic motivation is a motivation that comes from another factors. For example, we like to learn English because tomorrow we will have tests. And students' motivation can be boosted by using reward. And do you know what is the relationship among agency, reward, and motivation? So the student motivation will affect agency. When the teacher gives reward to the student will be motivated in learning. Once the student motivate in learning, they will regulate their behavior to achieve their established goal. The third is agency and embodiment. Do you know what is embodiment? So embodiment or embodied cognition is the learning process that connects psychological processes with the body and the environment to get the right concept and understanding. Do you know what is the relationship between agency and embodiment? So agency is the learning requirement in embodied cognition, since it involves both emotion and physical movement in social cultural contexts. The fourth or the last is agency, cognition, and emotion. What is the difference between cognition and emotion? So emotion is a mental state associated with fear, anger, love, and etc. On the other hand, cognition is the process of acquiring knowledge through experiences and sense. And the relationship among agency, cognition, and emotion is agency affect both emotion and cognition. Students with no agency condition are less interested, less joy, confusion, and frustration in acquiring knowledge. Moreover, it is less cognitively stimulating experience. Let's move to the last topic, the principle of agency in the classroom. First, encourage the student to do language. The teacher should create opportunities in which the students use foreign language in authentic real-life context, so that the student use language social practice, and accomplish tasks. There are some ways that the teacher can do to encourage the student to do language in the classroom. Those are reading Yelp reviews to find a restaurant in a new town, ordering takeout food for a movie party, returning a purchased item at a customer service desk, writing an email to request a reference letter, complaining to a neighbor about a barking dog, and evaluating different car commercial on TV. The second, allow the student's voice to develop. The teacher should find ways for students to express their emotion, transfer their prior knowledge and skills, and choose their desirable identity in the target language. In allowing students' voice to develop, the teacher can ask the student to discuss about a fact. They encourage to answer some following questions. For example, what is the theme? What is the context? What is happening in the poem? And what does the writer want to tell you? The third is promote perceptual learning and affordances. So what is perceptual learning and affordances? Perceptual learning is the unconscious improvement with practice in a simple task, while affordance is the learning opportunity that arises during a lesson. The fifth, guide the student to develop self-regulating. What is self-regulation or self-regulatory? So, self-regulatory learning strategies are action and processes directed at acquisition of information or skills that involve agency, purpose, and instrumentality perception by learners. So that's it about agency in language learning. If you have any comment or question, you can write it in the comment section below. See you in the next video. Goodbye.